call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. The lone back's got it. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet them down, run the football down the defense's throat.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. At midfield, he's got room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Bro, I threw the ball. How did you choose?
Knock him down back at the 45.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and you can collapse the pocket.
So
you saw it right there in that play action.
Looking to throw, it's Allen. Gets it to the back. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot.
Oh no, wrong button.
Deep shot here.
Wrong button.
Intercepted in the first drive.
Oh, God, he's wide open.
He's knocked down the one way to come up with the interception.
I cannot believe he just did that.
And on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. But they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups because that time the defense won. We're able to high point the football, creating the interception.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He might want another play. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And he'll have up for the first down at the 42.
Big time throwing that last play. You know, you think about great Notre Dame quarterbacks. I think back to a couple of Joes. Joe Montana, Joe Theismann. They'd love what they'd be seeing right now from this kid. He's got arm talent. He's got accuracy. And because of that, he gives this offense the ability to light up the scoreboard.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up.
And how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turn it over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
To the air, it's Allen. Grabbed over the middle, it's Staley. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. All right, guys, let's talk a second about Cal. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Give the guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that. Dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And this one splits the uprights.
That's a great kick.
And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. Past the first down marker and still running. Across the 50-yard line on a huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Rolls it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways. And they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
That's so crazy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Wow.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Allen. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Staley. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
That was a man blitz right there.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Back to pass, it's Allen. Gets rid of it. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
The Golden Bears are on the move. Pulls and fires complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
2nd down, he'll throw it. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field.
Oh my God. In the first second, I hiked the ball.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action.
Wow, that's a crazy look. I even lost it. That's a crazy look.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And you want to talk about game tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
That's wild. That was a pick.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers. Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day. And all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it. And I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the tailback. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to...
Oh, he's got some space.
I got a man coverage because I thought that was coming. I knew a screen was
in the
coming.
red zone at the 14.
Tough, man.
Plays like that, but
On
just
the right
a second of
defense.
hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some
How is
extra
that
yards.
not intentional ground?
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll move the tight end. Looking for room. It's Young.
That's a good tackle.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Hoping to move the chains. Here comes Notre Dame on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll leave it with him. Not much room to run. Give him one to the 7.
I think one of the keys of this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. So now it's second and long. He'll try to do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. Flying out to the left. The 40. He's at the 30. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Dang. Bro, forget the read game. I'm taking this myself. Look at the big play. Look at the space open up. He sees it. He pulls the ball out of the belly, and he is off to the races. Barely gets caught, but he gets a huge play for this offense.
And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Allen. He's going for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cal! They'll try to add another to their lead.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes. This is a gamble. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
He's going. You gotta be careful with that. You gotta be careful with that one.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Young. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Might be changing the route. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. The throw to the outside is complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
That's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab outside. It's Young.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete, because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Young. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes one deep.
That's a crazy pass. Great ball. Wow. That's a great ball.
nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Can they catch him?
Let's go.
He will score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
What you got in the second half, man? What you got in the second half?
And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25.
We definitely cannot keep rushing. Throws too much.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. He's got it. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. He's knocked out of bounds.
Honestly, I should have kept that hard flat on. That might have been a pick. That might have been a pick.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long.
Let's go.
Now you're set up for third.
Come on.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered.
Let's go.
Unloads quickly.
Bring the ball.
And he'll be stopped short, or maybe he stopped
RPO.
himself short.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have?
I made the
There
audible.
it is. The offense will walk it back.
I made the audible with 14 seconds left. Yo, that's insane. That's honestly insane work.
Caught in the backfield, it's
Block the
Staley.
one guy in front of
And
you.
maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than
Block
that.
the one guy in front of you. The
Trying
one
to throw the
guy.
screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that.
The
They're
one
just
guy
too
in front of
physical.
you.
They're too fast. They force a negative play.
The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
To the air, it's Allen. Going up top.
Oh,
And
held him off the line.
hallelujah land. Touchdown, Cal.
Oh, Mr. Preston. Yeah, his
One of the
release is
reasons
like
this offense
99.
is so exciting to watch, they've got
His
guys
release
that
is
are
like, he's
dangerous
only
after
94
the catch.
speed.
And if this
And
quarterback
that
gets to
DB
his
is
progression, David,
96.
gets you in stride, these
But
guys
he
will
had
take it to
to
the house.
adjust him.
Man, it's your job to do the rest,
That's
right?
the
You
only
hit
way.
me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kick return. Kick a field goal.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as a kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Young. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker
Catch him,
was. I
throw,
got to
come
go
back
get
here.
that first down. Did a nice job of it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, that was a
Not
pick.
able to
Oh,
hook
that
up
was a
here.
pick. Let him throw it.
And
Oh,
we
he
need
was throwing
more
the
of this
post. I
from
had it
this
covered.
defense, man. They have let this guy have
Oh,
too much
he
time
thought it was
to
going
throw the
for it again.
football. They haven't gotten that
Oh,
jersey
my gosh,
dirty
we had
yet.
that covered.
Haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
Oh, that's a good route combo.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years, was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden takes,
Good
those
Lord.
elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. And he makes the grab, and he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
That cat just moved insanely fast.
And let's hold
He
on
was in.
just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him. But I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Going up top again. The quick out. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures.
Oh, he caught it.
They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. To the ground with the back.
Should have called a timeout. I didn't want to waste it. That was not my defense up there.
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, vidi, vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
It doesn't even surprise me at this point anymore.
Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy.
It really
so a lot of
doesn't
things going
surprise
on,
me.
and I think you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Scanning the field, it's Allen. Moves around to clear up the vision. And not much going on downfield. They just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got a man. It's Kearney. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And the Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got a chance. Makes it past the marker. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
Pick a play. Oh my gosh.
Looking for a man. It's Allen. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got his man.
Not pick Hail Mary, bro.
Dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And now you set up 3rd down. And this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd.
Let's
Reels
go.
it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
It's that slot corner he got.
I like the aggressive play calling
That's
by the
that's
offensive
his
coordinator
one
on
weakness
that
in
drive
that
as well. There are a
secondary.
lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball,
one
punt it away,
weakness in that
count on your
secondary
defense,
he
not
got.
this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect
I
this
probably should
lead.
kick this out of bounds, if I'm being honest. Okay, good.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Young. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. That is
Come on,
just a
4-9. There's 2
sideline
players in the
play.
same
Catch,
spot.
drag, everything you want.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Starting to feel a little pressure.
Don't do that.
Now
That's
he's
a
going to
pick.
send this one deep to the right. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage And they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the
God, give me the pick.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure in the
What? Come on, son. He's 6'4".
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. The offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Watch that corner route.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it. Dang.
The ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Dang.
Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
2 4th down conversions at drive.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try it on the ground.
Oh my God, 80. It's a touchdown, bro. It's a literal touchdown, dude.
The defense obviously at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick completion to the right. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
To the air, it's Allen. Deep shot for the end zone.
Let's go. Come on, man. Let's go. You know that ain't a linebacker on a receiver?
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Tennessee managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll be singing from the top of Rocky Top after this one, no matter the final score. An SEC clash and an impressive showing. And could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Rush is on him.
Let's go.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
First read.
Incomplete.
First read.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Fires on the move. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right.
Yes.
And
Good
a
hit.
missed
Come on.
opportunity on 3rd down as the
Got picked
defense
by my own
knocks
player.
it
That should've
free,
been
and 4th down is coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early.
One stop away.
Didn't have any
All
success.
game.
They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Extending the play.
Let's go. GG's, man. Come on.
It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen.
Man,
they tried to make it happen. The defense comes up
this
big.
game.
Now,
This was a must.
not looking good.
Must.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep
It's
this
still not
thing
over, but
ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Crazy stuff don't happen. It should be locked up.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job. All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
GG's, man. Great game. Good job, Bears. Let's go. In South Bend. That's
what
huge.
a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Pretty straight, I'd say. That's got off. What are you doing defense? Where did he lose this game? There wasn't fumbles. I ain't have a lot of sacks. Only one pick. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a weird game. I don't know where he lost today. But, hey, I'll take it. GG's.